The 10th principle of neuroplasticity, interference. Dun, 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 dun. The Darth Vader of neuroplasticity. So neuroplasticity, it can be good, but it can also be bad. It can help us learn new skills or behaviors, but using that same neural circuitry for more than one task at the same time can result in interference, and it can make it difficult to learn new things. So what does the research say? Well, there was one study that found that rodents had trouble when they were performing more than two activities at the same time using the same neural circuitry. So only so much information can get through at once. So their circuitry became saturated. And so that disrupted memory consolidation. And that's why it makes it hard to learn new things. So don't do two things at once? Well, not exactly. You want to think about your nervous system like it's traffic. When there are too many cars trying to get from one place to another, it takes a lot longer. So working on leg strength and hand strength, that's not going to be a problem because they're traveling from different places. So, is there anything else that causes interference? Well, I'm so glad you asked. So, another way that interference can happen is when you have strong neural connections to easier but less effective actions and they're already established. So, the brain, it'll default to those pathways, and that can make it harder to learn new things. So, we want you to prioritize harder but more effective movements or habits to achieve a better long-term recovery. So what's the bottom line? Well, learning two different skills at the same time, like say math and a language, it requires different areas of the brain to work at the same time. So they can interfere with each other, and that can lead to confusion and a slower learning process. So we want you to focus on one area of improvement at a time. So what does this look like in the clinic? Well, your therapist, they can identify interfering behaviors and they design interventions to help you build new, more appropriate activities. And we want you to achieve those higher levels of functioning. So they also consider the different neural pathways that are involved with specific skills, and they find the best way to help you relearn those skills. So what does this look like at home? So performing certain activities can interfere with learning or improving other activities. For example, if you're working on improving grip strength, activities that require a lot of hand use, like maybe gaming or gardening, they can interfere with that progress. So the key is to wait between 5 and 6 hours between competing tasks.